refer to something that Kang threatened to do, which was to erase him from time. Like, to this day, I still have no idea how they came to the conclusion to write the character in the way they did with Ant-Man Quantumania. It baffles me to this day. In fact, it's one of the main motivations for me creating this whole series. I mean, his whole character motivation was based around the relationship with his daughter, which was one of the most wholesome character motivations in the MCU. It was so easy. It was like, it's an easy concept to write about. But for some reason in Ant-Man Quantumania, they decided to make him sound like he's got an ego or something. They had things like him listening to his own audio book when he's in the car, and they mock him because of that. When they're around the dinner table having lunch, they're mocking him. I mean, this guy literally just saved the universe, and they're mocking him, saying, almost giving the narrative, like, what have you done for me lately? Like, what the hell is that all about? I mean, that's crazy. But then when you think of it from a practical perspective, what are the main objectives of Ant-Man Quantumania? Well, one is to complete the trilogy of films for the Ant-Man character, for Scott Lang, but also to establish the Kang character as the next big bad of the MCU. It almost felt like the writers went out of their way to set them up for failure, and this seems to be a common theme throughout this phase of the MCU. So they had two objectives there. One was to establish Kang as the next big bad of the MCU, but two was also to conclude the character arc of the Ant-Man. So what they could have considered was actually erasing the Ant-Man character. And they could have done this in several ways. One, they could have killed off the character, like completely killed the character off, or refer to something that Kang threatened to do, which was to erase him from time. Like, Kang controls time, erase him from time, have it that no one can remember who the character is. But this would have even connected to an ongoing joke, an ongoing narrative related to this character. You had the build-up from the previous Avenger films where Tony Stark says, "Who are you?" when he's walking in the prison. So Ant-Man says something on the lines of, "Oh, you can never trust a Stark." And he goes, "Who are you?" So it would have related back to that. It also would have connected with a joke that was actually in the film. It would have connected with that joke where the guy in the shop says, "Oh, thank you, Spider-Man." Now just imagine if they would have had it that Kang erased him from time so his family, his daughter, forgets who he is. That would have been so impactful. But yeah, I just feel like they completely assassinated the character of Scott Lang, and it had a massive impact on the character in the MCU in a negative way.